I teased it earlier this week. This Aaron Rodgers signing.
Bread.
I almost don't want to talk about this because I don't like him.
What did he do?
What did Aaron Rodgers do?
Yeah, you don't like him.
What did he do?
Yeah, what did he do for you not to like him?
He plays football?
Everybody play football.
Yeah, but he plays football in Green Bay.
Do you not like Devontae Adams?
I don't like Devontae.
But you seemingly don't like Aaron Rodgers more.
He's been damaging me and my family and my friends and back in Chicago for a lot longer and more.
Oh no,
more impactfully.
Yeah, he definitely has had the Bears.
But I don't like Devontae.
You don't like Devontae?
Nope.
Devontae was very friendly to us in Statlines when I met him at the Super Bowl. Very friendly.
Good for y'all. I hope y'all have a long lasting relationship.
Yeah. I think the funny part of it, I thought for a quick second, right?
4 years, $200 million.
We talked about 153 guaranteed.
Yeah.
I thought about.
But what's the circumstance in which he doesn't play the last year? Like, oh, you're just not measuring up. Yeah. Like he's gonna get all that money. It's a little bit of slippage.
I think, but it was funny because when Tom Brady they were talking about him retiring, and at the time there was some tepid conversation about Aaron Rodgers retiring, and I remember thinking to myself, "There's no way he retires. There's no way." Like all them damn stats and one ring, like there's no way a guy with his you can't be in the party and just be with Brad Johnson and Trent Dilfer. You can't, not with his resume. He doesn't feel like a Brad Johnson, Jeff Hostetler, type of quarterback.
Well, he's not that because those guys don't have those numbers.
I'm saying they got one ring though. That's the one ring part. You know what I mean? You in there with you in the party, but you got pat down before you came. You didn't come through the back.
He in there with Brett Favre.
Yeah, you didn't come in there with Eli Manning and Peyton and
he in there with Brett.
you came in you ordering your drinks from the regular bar. Yeah. You don't have a waitress.
Listen, that's the only saving grace that we as Chicago Bears fans have is that they got one more Super Bowl than we got in the modern era. And they've had over 25 years of Hall of Fame quarterback play.
Oh, yes. Yeah, for sure.
Straight.
Yeah.
Uninterrupted.
Yeah. And now it looks like Devontae is about to get paid.
They'll get it. Yeah, they franchised him.
But they were already $27 million over the cap before that. So there's no way they're going to go into the season $47 million over the cap. Which the franchise tag is somewhere a little over $20 million. So he'll get his deal done. And, you'll have freaking Frack back in Green Bay.
I just hope that they're strapped with cap problems.
But obviously they will because they're not going to get under the cap, I don't think.
Man, I pay very little attention to any of their inner workings. I just want them to lose.
Want them to go away.
17 games in a row. I want them to lose every time they get on the field. Whoever they play is my favorite team.
But wouldn't it be lit if they won 15 games and the 2 losses was against y'all? That's how I felt.
Mean, if we can beat them, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
which one would you rather have, 0-17 or 15-2?
15-2.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I felt when the Panthers went on their run the year that they went to the Super Bowl. Their one loss was against the Falcons.
Yeah.
So, and that was the end. There was the last game where they could go for perfection.
Yeah, they could.
And we took a big fat bird dump on their season.
Yeah,
which was lit.
Yeah, look, I just always want to beat Green Bay. That all feels different to me. That's a rivalry game.
Yeah. Would you rather beat Green Bay, or would you rather beat Green Bay twice, or would you rather the Nets win a championship?
That's a good question. I'd rather beat Green Bay twice. It's Chi-Town forever for me.
Yeah.
Like all the second team, like the Nets and Steelers, that's great, but never at the expense of like who my team's rivals are. Like,
and then it would be lit if Justin Fields was like the reason, he's playing well, because when you get the quarterback right, it makes everything else.
No, that was always the case in football, and now it's more extreme. if you don't get the quarterback right, you're going nowhere.
Sure.
The Brad Johnson days of winning the Super Bowl, the Jeff Hostetler days, the Trent Dilfer days, over with.
You know what's interesting about Jeff Hostetler? He's actually got 2 Super Bowl rings, but only one as a
starter. Yeah.
And so, but when I was doing our research, I was like, he got 2 rings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the '86.
Yeah.
You know, and they beat Denver.
Yeah. You can't have that anymore.
Yeah.
That game manager, play defense stuff, like that's a wrap. You got to put points on the board.
Yeah, yeah, and then even in the days now where you look at like, oh, okay, this is a dominant defense. This defense they're still giving up points just the way the game is played.
Yeah,
the way they're calling offense.
Yeah, like if you can hold a team under 21, that's a good defensive game.
Yes, under 21.
Yeah, that's a good defensive game. Like, but that's the problem with Chicago, and not so much the front office, because I think the new GM gets this. Our fan base is still like, we gotta run the ball like back in the days of Ditka, and it's like, listen, we gotta put the ball up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what we need is a good offensive line to pound the ball. We need a Matsui. We do not need Matsui.
We need a Brad Mustard.
Yeah, like mustard. We don't need none of that. Like, we need some guys that can catch the ball and run. We need guys who can run routes. As much as this week's the combine was about guys who were fast, you know, when you look at Cooper Kupp's 40, you look at certain guys, you look at Jerry Rice, historically 40 times don't translate to high end wide receiver play
at all. It rarely. I mean, you look at who we got. Guys got like Hakeem Nicks, I think, ran a fast 40 time. The Raiders had a slew of guys.
Yeah, like the Raiders always got guys that
ran super fast 40 times, and Ashley Lilly, I think, was one of those guys. And it never. I'm always scared of fast 40 guys. Because it just seems, I had a coach say, man, it's just you go the wrong, if you're fast and you're not running the right route, you're going in the wrong direction
faster.
Real quick.
Yeah. No, 100%. And I think that the ability to get open has to do with setting up receivers, leverage against the corner, understanding what body position he's in. It's a very nuanced thing.
And spacing, right?
And spacing, and it has very little. You want to be quick.
And then coming out of your break, coming out of your route.
Breaks.
How you come off the press?
Yes.
How do you use your hands? When do you use your hands to go for the ball? Like all of those things. How do you break your route down? What are you selling?
Now, if you can be fast and have those skills, then you're gonna be tough to deal with. But we see it all the time. There's guys that run 4.6s that, like, I mean, Cooper Kupp, tore the league up.
Yeah. Yeah, and you because normally the fast guy has been getting by on, I'm fast.
Right.
They hadn't had to really develop, those other parts of their they haven't had to develop route discipline.
Yeah. And I think it's underrated that is one of the most important elements to even developing a quarterback, is guys that can run routes and get open because they know how to do those things, whether it's Kelsey, who's really good at it as a tight end, Gronkowski, another guy,
Kittle's all
another
the white
guy.
guys that have to use their brains.
Well, they're certainly not the only ones.
Had an athleticism.
Your man Antonio,
let's just put it on out there.
But your man Antonio Brown he's not a burner.
No, but from what?
But a great route runner.
But he was like the fastest too. I think he was like the fastest in and out of his breaks in the league.
Exactly.
Something like that.
A very polished route runner.
Yeah. I mean, Antonio Brown is that guy. Once you put the helmet on, it's just when he takes it off.
Oh my God!
He should have his helmet on right now.
And he might. The thing about him, he might take it off at any point in the game.
No. And you need to just lock his chin strap. You need to make it so.
He's like, Coach, this is stuck.
I can't get it out.
I can't get it out.
It's like you literally have a thinking cap.
Bad boy. I ain't come for games. Say it to my face. Say it to my face. I ain't come for games. Say it to my face. Say it to my face.